Hello, is this thing on? My hair plans for 2026. You're coming home with me. PSA, all the hot girls are doing it. This is the girl math. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamara. I am a spacecraft engineer, but that is not the most interesting thing about me. I love to live my life fully, and that includes keeping my hair done. Thank you very much. Today, we have come to talk about a very serious topic, and that is my hair plans for 2026. Yes, it is February. Yes, maybe this is coming a bit late, but I didn't have a video this week, so I thought, let's film this instead. Guys, I just love having my hair done. It's my favorite thing in the world. I just feel like it makes me feel so put together. So for the last 3 weeks, I've had no nails. Scary, I know. But the moment I had my hair done, I said, balance has been restored. All is well. All is actually well. I can live without my nails, even though I am getting them done today. Thank you, Lord. I can live without my nails. I can't live without my hair being done. I just can't. Anyway, we are starting off strong with the hair I have on my head. I did do some invisible locks, but they're not quite invisible locks because I asked for the tops to be like knotless twisted, just because I'm really not trying to have hair damage in 2026. Okay, thank you. We are taking care of our hair, especially because she's coloured. I did do a bit of a refresh as well before I did these twists. Everyone keeps giving me compliments, and I love that people are giving me compliments on this hair, but unfortunately I don't love it. I only love it if I've got it up the way I've got it today, with like, you know, like half up, half down situation, or if it's all up. We'll get on to mini twists in a minute, but when I did mini twists last year, it was literally the same thing. I just couldn't stand it down. So I don't know, is this a sign that twists aren't for me? I really hope not, because I do love twists. But this hair is cute, and I can't lie, I do like getting a compliment, let me be honest. I'm not a compliment whore, but I do like getting a compliment or two about my hair. I spend a lot of money on my hair, so you better give me compliments. Thank you. The next style I want to talk about today is a flip over. Now, I'm not a wig girly. I'm not a sewing girly. Everyone who knows me knows this. However, now that I have ginger hair, I feel like my horizons are widening. Is that English? I don't know. But I do feel like I could do a flip over sewing. And guys, how cute does this hair look? How adorable. And I feel like it would suit me. I don't know, I've never had big hair before, but I just have a feeling that big hair would suit me. It's just so like, you know, it just gives a little something, and I love it. I love it. The next style we're looking at, guys, oh my gosh, guys, if you follow me on TikTok, you'll know how obsessed I was with the hair I came back from Nigeria with. Now, my sister did something slightly similar, but hers was braids at the front and then a sewing at the back. And I can't lie, I want to do the short version. This is the long version. The long version is really cute. Like, I love her. Very, very, very similar to the hair I did in Nigeria, but straight. The short ones, yeah, I love me a short hairstyle. As you can see, my mum hates it when I do a short hairstyle, though she seems to love this, so I don't know. These braids are stunning. And I think Ruka Hair does extensions that look like that, so they're like synthetic hair, but you can straighten them and stuff, because I can't tell if this is human hair. Actually, it probably is human hair, right? It's probably human hair. Yeah, it looks like human hair. But I think I'd use the Ruka extensions. The problem with the Ruka extensions, actually, no, this would be the perfect hair to use it with, because I was going to say, oh, if I'm cutting it to like take my braids out, then I'd be upset. But if they're already short, I don't need to cut them. But on that topic, guys, that Nigeria hair must see me again this year. Oh, I was so obsessed with that hair. I just think it's my go-to. It suited me so much. I'm sorry, it suited me so much. I loved it. I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, she's got to see me again. I don't know if I'll do it in the UK. I am planning or hoping to go to Nigeria later this year. But I've looked around in London, and I can't lie, the girlies that are doing it well are charging £500. At that point, should I not just fly to Nigeria? Do you know what I mean? I might as well, right? This is the girl math. Okay. If London braiders are going to charge me £500 to do this hair, doesn't include the human hair, by the way, they're charging me £500, cool. Okay, I'm now going to go and spend, what, £200 on human hair, 2 bundles of human hair, cool. We're now at 700, and then the emotional pain of having to sit down for 12 hours because they can't braid fast, cool. That's now emotional damage, 150. We're at £850 now. Cool. Okay, we're at £850. I now have to pay TFL or drive or whatever to get to where I'm going. We're just gonna add an extra £15. Cool. 850, 875. That's not maths. 865. Cool. Okay, we're at £865. At this point, if I'm going in off peak, I could get a ticket to Nigeria for £700. Nice. I get to Nigeria, I'm staying in my grandma's house, staying for free. I still have to buy hair, so we're still gonna add on an extra 200. That brings us up to 900. However, I'm in the sun, I'm on holiday, I'm not at work. That means we get to deduct about £200, which means we're right back at £700, which means it's cheaper for me to go to Nigeria to do my hair. Yeah. Okay, the next style we're gonna talk about is a style that I did last summer, and I can't lie, everyone was obsessed, including me. We were all obsessed with this hair. Guys, I did these French curl braids and they were stunning, drop dead gorgeous. Favorite hairstyle of the year, joined with my Nigeria hair. They were just splendiferous is the only adjective I can think of. They were literally fantastic. So I definitely want to do them again. But on the topic of French curl braids, I also want to do some bob, I love me a short hairstyle, some bob boho French curl braids, because are we seeing the material? I couldn't find an inspo pic in ginger, but this is just stunning. The ginger one that you see on the screen is just not quite the same vibe, but like just so you get the ginger plus boho bob, do you know what I mean? Guys, French curl braiding hair is actually stunning. It just gives this most mermaidy effect and I love it. I think her name's Esther Mansoret. She did this hair and I thought, girl, I gotta get me some of that. You're coming home with me. Yeah, the hair, not Esther. Okay, now we come to our like creative segment, shall we say. Guys, I have loved this hairstyle for so long. I wanted to do it for the Iba Gala last year, but my mum said I look like I don't know if this is an offensive word in Igbo, so I'm not going to say it. But there's a certain word she called me. I think it is... I don't want to risk it. If you're Igbo and you're watching this video, please comment what you think my mum called me when I show you the inspo. But that's what my mum called me. And I thought, oh, I don't really want to give that at the Igbo Gala, so I did a half up, half down instead. Boring! But guys, I really want to do this style. The cornrows, plus the twists, plus the short hair. Are you getting it? Stunning, in my opinion. She will be being done this year. I do like my hairstyles to have a bit of versatility, and this isn't really a versatile hairstyle, but she's stunning. So I'll maybe do it for like 2 weeks. I won't do it for long. Just like a little in-between hairstyle. Maybe after I've let my hair rest a bit from the back-to-back braids. Eek. And moving swiftly on, guys, this hairstyle makes me so happy. I love the little fringe. The little fringe is just, I love me a fringe. And then the whole, bit of me. I love cornrows, but I do feel like cornrows can look a bit boring. This, stunning. Talking about cornrows though, you can't go wrong with an all back look. You know what's even better than an all back cornrow look? An all back cornrow look with boho pieces. Thank you. I promise you, a year ago, 2 years ago, I'm not a boho babe. After that style I did in Nigeria, I said boho is calling my name, and my name she did call, because almost every single hairstyle I've shown you has some element of boho. But stunning. Again, couldn't find an inspo in my hair color, but just beautiful. Chef's kiss, no notes. Okay, so still on the topic of cornrows, guys, are we seeing this? As I said, I love me a cornrow style. Even better if it's creative. And the bangs plus she's just so cute. She's very, very similar to the other one I showed you with the fun little behind thing, but this one's with French curl. And I guess last year I also became obsessed with French curl, because how many styles is that now with French curl? But who's counting? Oh, my lashes got stuck on my glasses. Oh, guys, side note, what do you think of these glasses? I do think they're a little big for my face, but I just think they add a little je ne sais quoi, you know? I'm kind of obsessed with them. What do you think? Back to the video. we're going back to twists for a second. Now, if you follow me on TikTok, you would know that I did twists last year as well, but I actually didn't really like them just because I felt like I always had to have them up for me to actually like them. So I'm going to try again this year. I'm going to try maybe get them a bit fuller. I'm going to wash my hair immediately after so they get juicy. Do you know what I mean? And it's also going to be ginger. And I just feel like ginger makes everything better. No, maybe? I don't know. I just love mini twists on other people. They just look so, so good and just juicy and yummy and oh, amazing. So I will be doing mini twists again in 2026. Oh, guys, can you imagine? I literally have to refilm part of this video. And I wouldn't have told you if not for the fact that the lighting has actually changed. So I think you will be able to tell that I'm filming this again. But anyway, the next style that we're going to talk about is a slick back. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I love a good slick back. I think a slick back is just the key to looking like the hottest version of yourself. Argue with your boyfriend, not me. And guys, you see this half up, half down with a little bun? Oh, the bun is so hot. I did a bun, I think, Christmas 2024. And then when my sister did her prom last year, I took it to the same person to do like a half up, half down with a bun. She loved it. She looked amazing. Oh, a slick half up, half down, especially with a bun. Yes, please. In ginger, you must be mad. You must be crazy. The only thing is that obviously I have bundles from like previous times that I've done half up, half down, but they've all been in black. So do I dye the bundles I already have so they match my hair color, or do I buy new bundles in like color 30-ish so it will like match a little bit but maybe not completely? I don't know. Thoughts and feelings, let me know. And you see this variation with the little side bang. Yeah, she's a bit of me as well. But I feel like now that I'm starting to get my silk press routine to the top of my game, I could probably do this myself. I don't know. A little, I think I could do that myself. Speaking of doing things myself, this next style, yeah, she's a bit of me. I tried something similar last year when I was going to a wedding. Didn't turn out exactly like this, but I think I could do it again. And I also bought this like gold French pin that I could put in the back just to give it a little more zhuzh, you know? Oh, I love. She's just so cute. I might not be able to do it as professionally pizzazzy as that, but you get the gist. I think it's cute. Do you think it's cute? Oh, and guys, the last time I did a braided slick ponytail was maybe uni, and that was what, 4 or 5 years ago. I personally think it's time to bring back the braided ponytail. I just, like, guys, I don't know what else to say except they were the GOAT for a reason. Do you know what I mean? And in ginger, oh, I don't think you understand. At this point, I'm just trying to convince you to dye your hair. But like, a braided ponytail in colour 30. And finally, people. Still on the theme of doing my hair myself, I have been toying with the idea of becoming a straight natural. Because I just think ginger hair, silk press. I think my silk press is definitely better than it was, but it could definitely use a little bit more improvement. So that's what I'm going to try and do this year. When you lot see me with my hair, yeah, just know it took a lot of practice, but I will get there. And that's actually it for today. I feel like I had something witty to say last time to end the video and I can't remember what it was. So that's really annoying. Note to self, always make sure the mics are actually working when you start filming. Yeah. But I hope you enjoyed basically me just trying to convince you to dye your hair. Because if you haven't already, PSA, all the hot girls are doing it. So I think it's time. But thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you next week. Mwah.